welcome to FY Juma Farm. Today we'll be taking you through on your land preparation before you plant. First of all, before you do your planting, you must have a land, or you make research of where you want to get your farmland. After you get your farmland, you will do a soil test of different parts of the soil so that you can be able to check for the nutrient available on the soil, check for the fertility of the soil, and you check for the compatibility of the soil depending on the particular crop you are going to be planting on the farmland. When you are done with this, the next stage is your land clearing. After you've cleared the land, now you plow the land. After you plow the land, you may decide to do harrow for the farmland. After you do that, then you do ridges. While you do ridges is because ridges helps you to sustain water on the soil. It helps in water retention on the farmland, and then secondly, it helps you to reduce the possibility of erosion on the farmland. When you are done with this, the next stage is your seed selection. Your seed selection will involve you looking for a particular hybrid seed, a company that have a hybrid seed which you are going to be buying depending on the yield you want for your farmland. Though other people use local seed, but we advise that you get a hybrid seed from various agricultural companies that are into seed production. So when you are able to do that, you select your seed and then you do your planting. For us, this particular video you are watching is a maize plantation. For maize, it depends on the yield you will want for your particular farm. For other people, they use 25 cm by 75. Some use 30 cm by 75. But for me, based on the yield I want on my farmland, I use 30 cm by 50. And then also in one hole, we put 2 seed. In every hole, we put 2 seed of maize. After you are done with your planting, the next stage after your planting, maybe a day later or two, you will apply your herbicide so that it will help you to control the weed on the farmland, so that your crops are not going to be struggling for survival between the weed and then your plant. So that is why you will need to do a weed control immediately after you plant your crop. When you are done with that, the next thing is to look for this particular herbicide that you will want to use on your farmland. Other people may want to use atrazine, other people may want to use lagoon fertilizer, other people may want to use different kinds of herbicide. But it depends on what you want, and it depends on the type of the grasses that are on that particular farmland. When you are done with that, the next stage is your fertilizer application. At this moment, I want you to stay tuned for our next video so that we tell you the next thing to do, which is your fertilizer application, on how you should apply the fertilizer for your crops and how many weeks does it take you before you do your first application for fertilizer. Thank you, and stay tuned for our next video.